Messi is having a hard time integrating at PSG. Once again Lionel Messi failed to make a mark in a PSG shirt before being substituted off the pitch. When Lionel Messi was annoyed, even angry because he had to leave the field, many people understood that he did not really show his attitude to only coach Pochettino, but also to himself because, even at PSG over a month ago, Messi still has not proved himself. Without goals or assists, alone when he has the ball, Messi seems to be losing his way at the place that has made him the most warmly welcomed player this summer, from the welcome at the new club. Unlike Cristiano Ronaldo, who is always at the center of transfer windows when going from team to team, Messi is the exact opposite extreme. Messi came to La Masia at the age of 13 in a country that was not his homeland. But everything there is as familiar as at home, with the same language, culture, and people ready to protect him. Now, more than 20 years later, he is a top star in the world and is just experiencing the taste of changing the workplace for the first time. It is not difficult to realize that Messi himself is still unfamiliar and unable to adapt in a completely new and somewhat unfamiliar environment. In football, adaptation is an important factor to consider and evaluate players. Adaptation here includes both factors, on the pitch and in life. Ronaldo adapts very well, even great. All three of his big transfers were immediately effective from the first matches. Ibrahimovic or Christian Vieri are travelers. They always easily integrate with new teammates even though it may be a place that speaks a completely different language from their old club. Messi is not like that. At Barcelona, he is familiar from the players to the coach, maybe even the long-time employees at the training ground. At PSG it's different. You are welcome. But it was a welcome to the star, not the welcome of family members. That's the difference, and for someone who lives a little bit like Messi, this is a decisive difference. Of course, everything was very good in the beginning. It is said that Messi chose PSG because it is the closest thing to the scene of Barcelona. The French team has an Argentinian coach, and in the composition, there are many people who speak the same language as Messi and include his close friend Neymar and teammate Di Maria on the team. It was Sergio Ramos, who arrived at the Parc des Princes more than a month before Messi, put aside any old animosity from the past to welcome him with unexpected intimacy. Paredes gave Messi a picture of the festival to celebrate the Copa America title he just won, while Verratti went on vacation with Messi's family in Ibiza as a get-to-know. Everything was very good until the day Messi stepped on the pitch. Until I got lost on the field. Before the match against Club Brugge in the Champions League, Messi really felt excited. It was his first time playing in this tournament without being under a Barcelona shirt. Brugge is a comfortable club for him to start on and express himself. The PSG leadership also considers this a medium opponent for them to launch the expensive trio of Messi, Neymar, Mbappé, M&M, from the first minute. However, the Belgian team ruined everything. To be more precise, the style of play that PSG applies has ruined everything. None of the three world-class players scored. Only Mbappé made a mark by passing the ball to Ender Herrera to score. L'Équipe newspaper said Neymar and Messi are not helping at all. Messi worked hard, tried very hard in his first start in a new shirt. But every time he got the ball, he didn't know who he had to coordinate with. Everything around him became surprisingly foreign. All are easy to understand. When he was at Barca, every time Messi led the ball, his friends like Xavi or Iniesta before, or Suarez or Jordi Alba later, understood what he was going to do. Those players will try to create spaces so that Messi can show his genius quality in scoring or creating. But at PSG now it's completely different. Wijnaldum and Paredes did not know how to move to support Messi, while the full-backs were afraid and did not dare to go too high. The image clearly shows that Messi is surrounded by Brugge players and behind are 6 teammates watching him alone, without support from the bottom line. Messi is also completely lost with Neymar and Mbappé. The owners and PSG fans are looking forward to the embroidered and brocade displays from these 3 super-attacking superstars. All were disappointing. Messi lost contact with Mbappé, but even with his brother Neymar, he could not create really effective coordination. When all 3, the authors of more than 1,300 goals, were on the field, none of them managed to get the ball into the opponent's net. The lostness culminated in the last match against Lyon. Messi still played from the beginning, and just like the previous 2 games, he could not find a common voice with his teammates. As a result, once again, PSG proved powerless to find the goal, which they should have easily obtained. That's when substitution becomes a real problem. When your team is drawing with an inferior opponent in 15 minutes to the end of the game, No one would think to pull a player of Messi's caliber off the field, except Pochettino. It was purely a tactical substitution. It is true that Messi showed signs of pain a little before leaving the field, but it was he who held out his hand to signal that there was no need for a replacement. No one understands Messi's body better than himself. When he says he can still play, it means he is healthy enough to play until the end of the match. But Pochettino ignored Messi's request, still pulling him out. It took more than 11 years for Messi to be substituted for tactical reasons. More importantly, this is the first home game that he plays in a new shirt and is trying to show something to the audience. Messi's exasperated expression showed that he was clearly angry. Pochettino's math problem. Having a player like Messi to lead is fortunate but also very complicated. As Herrera said, Messi is the best left winger, the best right winger and the best in every position except the goalkeeper. The coach's problem is not to instruct the ball, but to create it. Messi an environment so that he can promote his own talents. But at PSG there is no such person. Pochettino is Messi's compatriot, but he has yet to prove himself how to use him. Messi is having a hard time adapting to PSG and the new environment. However, his personality itself is only part of the reason for the difficulty in fitting in. The coach and his teammates must support him instead of putting all the burden of expectations on him. At Barca, Messi has all the titles, because he has teammates who understand the meaning and the way of movement. If PSG want Messi to continue his peak days as before, they themselves have to change, first of all the way they play and approach the game. Instead of cornering Messi and waiting for him to shine, Pochettino's players had to rush to assist and take risks in the early matches. When everything has gone into orbit, PSG will certainly benefit from Messi's talent. That's the right way to do it, not bring him out just to sell more tickets to the field. Despite spending a lot of money recruiting stars over the past 10 years, PSG has never owned the current Ballon d'Or player in the squad. At the present Parc des Princes, Messi is the only one capable of doing that. If the Ballon d'Or is awarded in July, Messi will likely be the winner. But now, after the lackluster matches at PSG, things are starting to get out of control when the opponents like Lewandowski or Jorginho are still showing brilliant form. If he continues to be lost on the field like that, Messi will lose his 7th Ballon d'Or, both the faith and the expectation of the PSG fans. In football, sometimes those feelings are more important than individual titles.